What's up? I haven't done one of these in a while. Um, a lot of things have taken place. Just working on building wealth for me and my family. So that's the movement I'm on now. I don't know what you guys been up to, but I'm about my nationality, then I'm about my business. Feel me? So I've been studying law and economics and history, though I will say history out of those three histories, probably the history is the least that I've studied. So I need to ramp up on history. I know a little bit, but you can never know too much history. So today's video, I'm going to be breaking down how the system works. You guys ever seen the Truman Show, featuring Jim Carrey? That movie was about, a guy lived his life within a territory or a jurisdiction that he thought was actual reality, right? Produced by someone, an illusion created for him by someone else, right? Who had different intentions. And slowly as, things started to unwind and he started to kind of wake up, he started to see things for what they were. Things seemed kind of off. You know what I mean? And soon he was able to decipher that what he thought was reality was not reality. And then, he made his way out. But you gotta remember, what was the one thing holding him back from getting to that exit door? The thing he feared the fucking most: the water. Because the person who wanted him entrapped in that reality or that jurisdiction created that fear to hold him at arms. So he would never have the courage to get up on a boat and just swim and realize there's a wall. You know what I'm saying? Fear. Fear is what holds people back. Fear is what holds the people back. What I'm here to tell you today is about 3 years ago I decided I was going to be fearless. And this is what I have to present to you today. Some of these terms that I'm saying you're probably going to be hearing for the first time, or if you haven't, you've been, ciphering through YouTube and collecting information and doing your own studies. Cool. Then this will just be another stepping stone that you can add another variation of the one mind or the consciousness that displays all information. That's all. So here's my perception of what's taking place in this matrix. Trust law. Trust law. What is trust? I'll tell you what this trust is in its most basic form. Yo, where you going? I'm going to the store. Yo, if I give you $5, you mind picking up a sandwich for me? Bringing back the change? No doubt. Hand your friend or the person or the relative or the family member $5. They go to the store. They get what you asked for. They came back with your change. That's trust. That's trust. You, as the grantor, supplied the capital or the energy, right? You had instructions. I'm giving you this capital or this energy to go get this for me, for my benefit. Because the grantor can also be the beneficiary, depending on what type of trust you create. So, the person that you gave the money to go receive it is the trustee. You gave them orders. The trustee has to fulfill the orders. Only has to if they choose to become a trustee. All right. So they choose to fulfill the orders of the grantor for the benefit of the beneficiary, who is also the grantor. The grantor can be the beneficiary, but the trustee can never be the trustee can never be the grantor or the beneficiary. They can never be the same person. The trustee, the grantor, remember, grantor and the beneficiary can be the same person. A beneficiary is the one who receives the benefits. All right, they can be the same. A trustee cannot be a grantor. A trustee cannot be a beneficiary. A trustee uh, takes the orders and makes sure the job gets done and that the proceeds are held or given to the beneficiaries. That's the job of a trustee. So, I'm going to tell you what has happened. United States operates under trust, public trust or domestic trust. Okay, United States is a company. It's a corporation. It's not the land. known as North America. It is not North America. It is a company. All right? Let's get that straight. It's a company. That's why everything you do out here with a entity is in all caps. Everything is all caps. Your name is in all caps, or what you think is your name. Okay? But that birth certificate entity with all caps, that's a trust that's been created by the United States. Okay? So everything they're doing in trust. So when you're operating with that public name, you know, credit card, driver's license, social security number, okay, the United States has control over those things because those aren't things that you generated or created. They created it and you're using it. So they have a control, or they can have a say in the matter. You buy a car, you go register it to the state. You just gave the state title to your car. That's why if you get a ticket on your car, right, which is your private property, they can come and tow your car in the middle of the night while you're in bed sleeping. That's not liberty. That's not freedom. Okay? If it was really your car, how can a complete stranger come in the middle of the night and grab your car and then hold it for ransom when you have to go down and pay to get your car back? That means it wasn't your car. That means it wasn't your car. You gave it to the state. All right? You gave the rights to your property to the state, and the state held it in trust. So, the trust game is real simple. It's really, really simple. When you have a trust in place, as I explained before, this is how the billionaires secure their wealth and their riches for generations and generations and generations. Okay? This is how they don't have to worry about probate. You know, worry about who's my stuff gonna go to after it dies, or even will it get to them after I die. You don't gotta worry about that. Okay? But the biggest thing you have to understand is that the United States is a company. America is the land. That's why it's called the United States of America. Of America. Of it, not it. Of it, not it. Alright? Let's get that. We live in America. For all my Haitians, for all my Dominicans, for all my Puerto Ricans, for all my Panamanians, for all my Chileans, Turkish, Tongan, Hawaiian, Pakistani, and all these countries that I could think of. No, I'm sorry, Pakistan is not in the Americas. I take that back. But all those nations, those Caribbean islands, all that's in America. Canada is in America. We're all Americans. Because we live on the continent, America. But that doesn't mean that American or America can be a nationality. Okay? Same way you have Haitians, Jamaicans, Dominicans. These are nationalities. Although, for those who understand what I'm saying, I'm fully aware that that's just another name for the plantation. Just another name for the plantation, no different than the United States. Because it's not the natural, or the national name for that land, the indigenous name for that land. Alright? The same way people think Haiti is Haiti, and then you have Dominican Republic. They both share one landmass. That landmass is called Hispaniola. Hispaniola. Alright? So trust law is all about their rules. So guess what? You apply by someone's trust. That's why you can buy stuff and you can't own it. Even the very kids that you've born, mothers, you've born kids, and then you have some state agency that can come and take your kids. How is that possible? They wasn't shooting in the gym. They weren't with you shooting in the gym. They weren't with you in that labor room holding your hand, telling you to breathe as you was pushing that life out of you. And by the way, just so you know, women, you should not be giving birth at a horizontal level. You shouldn't be giving birth at 90-degree angle. You should be giving birth at a 45-degree angle. And for those who don't know, if you are about to give birth and you go to the hospital, you can request that they give you a bed that has at a 45-degree angle. Think about it. Why would you work against gravity? You're trying to push a baby out laying down flat. Why don't you shift at a 45-degree angle so that the baby can slide down your canal? Work with gravity, not against it. And then you work against gravity, and now you need all these sedatives, all these things to take care of the pain, shots up your spine, epidurals, this pill, that pill, this pill, that pill. Who do you think is the beneficiary of your trust, right? Think about it now. The trust. We have the creator, right? You have us right now in our current status. Let's say you're the mom or dad about to give birth to another life. You're the trustee now. You're holding all the wealth and benefits for the life that you're bringing in. That's the beneficiary. Your child is the beneficiary. So what do you think happens when the trustee consumes something that wasn't given to the trustee by the grantor? When I say grantor, I mean the creator. And the creator gave us natural things. Herbs, plants, fruits, veggies, things of nature. So epidural, pills, pain relief, all these things are not from the grantor. So when the trustee takes things that are not from the grantor and then supplies it for the benefit of the beneficiary, but it's not really benefits because they come with side effects. And on top of that, the baby is coming fresh out. I mean, goddamn. You telling me you can't bring it into the world without putting no shit in it first? Not drugging it up first? Do you realize how low that baby's immune system is coming fresh out? And then you're filling it up with all these drugs? Are you sick? Seriously, parents, are you sick? And then you wonder why some of these babies come out messed up. You didn't even give them a shot. Oh, well, the shits that's going out today, it's, we gotta have protection. Okay, I'm going to use my glasses as an example. I've had these pair of glasses for 3 years now. Prescription, the prescription now. I'm talking about the actual prescription for this frame. The frame I've had for about 3 years now. The prescription I've had for over 10 years now. Whoa, crazy. Why am I still using the same prescription? Think about it. Every year you go for that eye exam that you think you need, what do? They make you take stronger and stronger prescriptions. That means over time, your eyes get weaker and weaker and weaker. And at the same time, more dependent, more dependent, more dependent. Now, who benefits from that? Not you, because you're losing your eyesight. The companies benefit from that because you got to keep coming back and getting damn glasses and prescriptions and all that stuff. What I'm saying is the way the system is built to make you go weaker and weaker and weaker as you go. So you got to stand strong. Stick with what works. No need to change. No need to be like the rest of society. Don't follow the status quo. Because once again, my only question is, who the hell wrote it? Who said it was supposed to be that way? Who said this was supposed to be that way? Who said up is up? Who said down is down? Who said that when shit comes, who says that when the river flows from Africa, it's flowing up north and not down north? Why isn't it going down north? Maybe it's going down north and up south. Or maybe it's or maybe the sun rises in the east on your left side. And the west is to your right. Maybe shit is upside down and backwards, but you don't know. You know how they show pictures of the universe, how they'll have the sun in one point, and then they'll have the planets laid out once again, horizontally, in a dead level? Who says the planets are aligned like that? How do you know the sun ain't on top, like a cone, and everything is just in place? How do you know it's not shifted in that direction? How do you know it's not shifted in the other direction? You don't know, but you just take what they give you. And when I say they, I mean the media. You take what is given to you and you don't question it. You don't question it. It's a new day and age. Alright, we taking back what's ours. We rebuilding and restructuring. And I'm gonna be completely honest. Parents, older generations, we back to show y'all how to do this, son. We back to show y'all how to do this. And yes, I respect the fact that I'm in this position right now to show you how to do this because of the work that we've been putting in over these billions and billions of years. And yes, I believe in reincarnation. So this flesh before you, yes, it's probably his first time here, but my spirit's been here over and over again. I don't know how many times it's taken me to learn the lesson. I don't know. Maybe I'm still learning. Maybe I still ain't gonna be done after this. But the point is, it's time to wake up. It's time to see shit for what it is. Stop being boggled down or limited by religion. Don't do it to yourself. I'm Moorish American. Yes, I adhere to Islam, but not in the religious aspect of it. And yes, I do recognize the fact that Islam is not African. Islam is Arab, and I am African. I accept that. I accept Kemet. But like I said, it's all about my energy and where I know where I'm at and what I'm doing and who I am. So I can claim a nationality because that's what resonates with me, right? But that doesn't make me less of an African. That doesn't make me less of an indigenous people. We have a vast history. We are all over the planet. Everything that started with us. So even the very thing that's Islam Arabic, it started with us at the end of the day. It did. Even Christianity started with us. Even though back then it was called Coptic. So Coptic priests those were the original Christians. It wasn't no shit like I murder you in the name of God. It wasn't no shit like that. The actual and ancient original Christians were called the Coptic people, all right, from ancient Kemet. So what I'm saying is, as a Moor, I do adhere to Islam, but not in the religious factor. I adhere to the point where it made me realize that I am the creator of my universe. I'm the master of my universe. I'm the captain of my ship. Whatever happens is my responsibility. I take full responsibility for my actions, and I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, well, the white man got me down," or he's the reason why I'm not successful. Fuck him. Let me say that one more time. Fuck him or her. They got their own shit to worry about. They got their own demons to sleep with. Am I worried the white man's gonna take my shit? No, nigga. The white man's trying to emulate my shit. There's no need for that ego. You see all that stuff? That was ego shit. That's unnecessary. You don't need it. This world doesn't need that. What we need to understand is that there's enough room for everybody. There's enough room for everybody. But it all starts here. So you got to tap into your own space. Tap into your own space.